This is my EDF 204 website and app presentation. My name is Pamela Miller and I'm from Mount Vernon, Kentucky. I'm a sophomore at EKU and am majoring in elementary education. My ideal teaching situation would be to go back to my hometown and teach 5th grade. Technology has been a big part of my education and I hope to take advantage of as many technology opportunities for my students as possible when I am a teacher one day. For this presentation, the website that I am doing is Tumblebooks and the app is MindYeti. Starting with the website Tumblebooks, Tumblebooks are animated talking picture books. They are created by taking existing picture books, adding animation, sound, music, and narration to produce an electronic picture book which you can read or have read to you. It does require a paid 12-month subscription. The books can be accessed online from any computer, iPad, tablet, or phone, and with a school license, teachers have access to quizzes, teaching materials, and lesson plans. So not only is Tumblebooks beneficial for the students, but can also be beneficial for teachers because they do have access to those materials and lesson plans. In the top right corner, you can see a screenshot of a page on the Tumblebook Library website. The books are organized very neatly based on whether they're award-winning like you can see in the picture or by author. And they're very easy for both teachers and students to find and access, and they can browse through books that they are interested in. Tumblebooks does support student learning, starting with students performing at a grade level. There is a collection of puzzles and games to accompany each book and reinforce concepts from the books, allowing for a fun and educational learning experience. So for those students that are performing at grade level, this can give them a way to be more engaged in their learning and to kind of have fun with those games and puzzles that are with every book on the Tumblebook website. For students with exceptionalities, this website features read-along books that have narration, sentence highlighting, and automatic page turning. And this could help those students with exceptionalities to follow along with the books easier, maybe if they have attention problems or just problems with reading in general. This could definitely help them be able to comprehend what the book is saying much easier. For students who are gifted, more accomplished readers can read the collection of read-along chapter books. So, of course, Tumblebooks is full of picture books, but, of course, readers who are maybe not on grade level, they're at a much higher grade level, then they can move on to those chapter books that give them some more content, just so they're not kind of having to lag behind and read those picture books. And finally, for students with an ELL or English language learner background, there is a language learning section that includes a selection of books in Spanish and French, and many are bilingual titles that allow the user to read the book in 2 languages. So all in all, Tumblebooks definitely supports student learning of all types of diverse backgrounds. Of course, for students at grade level, students with exceptionalities, with giftedness, and ELL background. This is a screenshot of an actual Tumblebook. You can see that there is interesting pictures that go along with the text. The text that is in black would actually be the text that is being read at the time. So, like I said in the slide before, there are highlighting options to show which parts are being read. There are also options, of course, you can see on the right side, there's an auto option and a manual option. You can choose to either click from page to page with the arrows, or you can put auto and it will flip the pages for you. There's also a pause button if you were on the auto option and it just flipped for you. You could pause it if you needed to stop in the middle of the book or something like that. And there's also a help button that students could use if they were kind of having trouble figuring out how to work the Tumblebook. These are just a few user reviews about Tumblebooks. Lots of people have lots of really good things to say. I'll just read the second one, and it is from a reading consultant at Seth Haley School in Connecticut, and this lady's name is Kathy. She says, "We love Tumblebooks. I should add the kids do too. Tumble Books has allowed us to introduce a vast collection of books to students, and they want to read. It gives them choice, gives them some control over their own learning, all while at an appropriate reading level. What could be better? So just as I've said before, this gives students kind of the ability to take charge in what they're learning and being more engaged in it, all while kind of going to their diverse needs based on how their learning is as a student, whether they're below grade level, at grade level, or above grade level. The app that I have for this presentation is called MindYeti, and it is from Committee for Children. This app is focused on mindfulness in children. It helps kids practice gratitude, empathy for others, and kindness towards themselves. It can help students get more out of their study time, help children to de-stress, relax, and ease anxiety, and it also shows that teaching kids how to relax through this app can help them sleep easier. So that's a benefit of this app, and that's one thing that this app has really focused on through my research and finding out what it is all about is sleep. And of course, lots of studies have shown that there's lots of correlations between getting a good night's sleep and how students perform in school. MindYeti, just like Tumble Books, meets the needs of diverse students. For students performing at grade level, this app can be used by any student to help them calm down before bedtime to get a better night's sleep. For students with exceptionalities, this app has been used by teachers and parents all around the world to help students with attention issues focus on their work. Students who are gifted can explore and select guided meditations based on specific moments in their day or skills that they want to practice. So for students who may be more aware of their feelings, more aware of ways that they need to improve, they can be able to explore this app on their own to decide which kind of sessions and guided meditations that they want to take part in. And for students with English language learner backgrounds, there are closed captioning options that can be turned on and off, so it tailors to their needs if there's a part where they don't understand the language that is being used within this app. Up in the top right corner, there are also some reviews, one from an intervention specialist coordinator and one from a 4th grade student. The one from the interventionist specialist coordinator says, "We are thrilled with MindYeti. We've seen immediate results in quickly calming down and getting back on task, especially with some of our most challenging students." So with her response to MindYeti, it definitely shows how this app has been beneficial for students with exceptionalities. And the 4th grade student says, "At first I was like, why are we listening to this? But then after a while I was like, wow, this really helps. And I started using it all the time." So this review from this student definitely shows that students do appreciate this app and it really has helped them with their learning. A big part of MindYeti is teaching the 7 mindfulness skills, and those are gratitude, senses, body, feelings, thoughts, breath, and kindness. So these are just kind of a visual of what MindYeti teaches and what it's all about. And these are some screenshots from what the app would look like on the phone. There are friendly research-based meditation sessions for all ages. So the first one is about thoughts and noticing your breath with your thoughts. The second picture is going to sleep, and so that would be a session about sleep. The next one is about kindness, and the last one is about how you can build lasting mindfulness skills in the app. Whenever you've accomplished something, for example, it will say, "Whoa, did you feel that? You just boosted your feelings power." So it kind of commends you for your good work that you've done along the way to be more mindful in this app. And that is the end of my EDF 204 website and app presentation.